So I landed on Hoth and found a lightsaber. Woke up in the morning, got my ass to the temple so I could train. I started training to become a Jedi. Took on some younglings, just helping out the old man, becoming a better warrior for the Republic. We had to do some lightsaber combat, so we went out back, me and the old man, and we dueled with our lightsabers. And let me tell you, it was not a very good idea because he kicked my ass. I mean, I got him a couple times, but oh man, he was just too good. I couldn't even keep up with him, so I was like, alright, that's it, you win. I take it back, okay? You are the better swordsman. And then all of a sudden a message came over the intercom and the old man left to go answer it. So I was standing there waiting for him to come back so we could continue our training, when all of a sudden some battle music started playing, and through the window I saw a group of tones, some army dudes running towards the temple. So I grabbed my lightsaber and I was like, okay, I gotta defend this place. Don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna defend it. Then all of a sudden the doors burst open and in comes an army of droids, and they re-led by a droid with a blue lightsaber. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe I should have just let that old man handle this, because this is kind of above my pay grade here. These guys are coming at me, and they're swinging their lightsabers. I deflected their attacks, and I just kept thinking to myself, "Okay, stay calm, stay cool, you got this, just don't get overwhelmed, it'll be alright." But there were just too many of them, kept coming at me from every angle, and I could only deflect so much. So finally, one of the droids got past my guard, and he came at me with his lightsaber, and he sliced my arm clean off. Now I'm like, oh, that sucks. But you know what? It's time for plan B, because I was ungone be able to hold them off forever. Spa. So I turned around and ran to the back of the temple, where I saw the old man talking to somebody. I didn't know who it was. All I knew was I needed help. So I started tapping the old man on the shoulder, and I was like, excuse me? Sir, we got a little bit of a problem here. There's some droids attacking and, yeah, you might want to come see this. Okay. Turned around and he looked at me and he said, "Oh, you need my help?" No, you're the one who needs my help. You're the one who has to listen to me. You're the one who has to learn how to become a Jedi. It's your journey, not mine. And then he walked away. Now I'm thinking to myself, this guy is insane. Like, what the hell? Is he? Does he even realize what's going on outside? Are we under attack? What the hell? But then I heard the old man yell out, "No, that's not possible." And then he came running towards me. And as I turned around to look, the droid with the blue lightsaber had his lightsaber pressed against my throat. And I'm thinking to myself, well, this is it. This is how it ends. The old man came up behind the droid, and he pushed him off of me. And then the old man ignited his lightsaber, and the two dueled. It was one of the most epic battles I've ever seen. The sabers were flying everywhere. There were ricochets off the walls. They were jumping around, flying down the hallway. It was really cool. Finally, the old man got the upper hand and he knocked the droid's lightsaber out of his hand. And then he was like, "You're finished." And the droid was like, "No, I'm not finished." And then the droid exploded. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap, that's a new one. I'd never seen a droid explode before. The old man deactivated his lightsaber and he looked at me and he said, "Now you understand why I had to leave. I didn't want you to get involved in something that was beyond your understanding. I thought by now you would have learned your lesson." I lowered my head and I was like, "I'm sorry, Master. I shouldn't have gotten involved, but I had to. I mean, you were in trouble and I had to help you." The old man put a hand on my shoulder and he said, "You did well. You defended yourself and you defended this place. That means more than anything else." And then he smiled at me and he said, "Come with me. I think it's time you got your reward."